David, welcome back behind the velvet rope. We love you guys. You're such loyal listeners. We're here with Sarah Frasia.
Gorgeous. I know we do love our
We
listeners. They're
do. They're
amazing.
so
And
sweet.
by the way, you
Uh-huh.
and I I can't even believe we're heading to September, but you and I've got
Yeah.
to figure out our BravoCon show because I am not going with everything going on with my pregnancy. So
Good.
I'm
Good.
I'm staying put. There is no way I'm going to Vegas. But we're gonna do a virtual live podcast and talk all the tea.
Yep.
So we've got to start planning that and getting tickets up and
Sarah,
available. Okay.
there have been lately, I really do forget just how big we are here at our podcast. Really, this is no ego, but like we don't remember what we say from one day to the next. Now I know we talked about an August show, but I figured lots has happened since our last show. Oh no, 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 my DMs. Okay, so like there's 2 weeks left of August. Where are the tickets and this and that? And where's that? People really were like, "Where's your live show with Sarah?" I was like, I'm flattered by this. Like, I
I
mean,
know. Thank you.
like really, but like, I mean, look, I mean, I could have done Amir really wanted to do one with me, to his defense. And I just Daddy has been busy with some other things, all
I
business related, everybody. Some other things going on with the podcast. I dropped the ball myself. But we have to do it. Yep. We're doing a live show, everybody, for BravoCon. Ask us anything. People
okay.
already said, "Oh, I have this question for Sarah. I have this." I said, "Okay, it's coming. It's just not going to happen in August." And I could have done it with Amir,
Ready.
but I'm not. I haven't.
We're doing it in October. We're ready.
Okay. We love everybody. Speaking of BravoCon and the fact that we still don't know who's coming back for New Jersey, get your heads out of your fake news asses. Teresa Giudice has fucking officially lost her goddamn mind.
What?
She's lost her mind. Your
Why?
friend, I know, your good friend. Look how upset she is.
I can't wait to see her on Special Forces and Junior G and Kody Brown.
How is this? No, what is this
Freaking card
Kody
right?
Brown? He's a little bit of a wild. Like, why is everyone talking about him? He's a wild card or something. This Kody
Well, a
Brown.
couple of reasons. Okay, first of all, Sister Wives is this epic show. It actually is one of the longest running reality shows that is not a game focused show. Okay, people
Wow.
forget that. It's on TLC. TLC is not a glamorous network. Okay, they're not
No.
Bravo. They don't pay their stars a lot. They're fly on the wall reporting. Okay, so they don't the stars. Their subjects don't do plastic surgery usually. They do on 90 Day Fiance. Like 90 Day Fiance's jumped the shark. Everybody has.
That Darcy, man, that Darcy just got called
I
out. Who is
know.
Darcy? Where is she?
Love them, but it's so bad
Hmm.
with the plastic surgery. But anyhow, so Sister Wives has been on it's coming up on 20 seasons. What's interesting about Kody Brown is you talked about last show being hated and not minding. He's probably the most hated husband on a reality show of all time. Like in
Really?
recent years. Yes, fans despise him.
Okay.
So, and he has never done a show outside of Sister Wives
Hmm.
ever. This is the first one. So, there's a lot of rumor about why that is, like why these guys have never done Dancing with the Stars or whatever. And a lot of people feel a lot of it is because, like, it's a very curated image that you see on TV. They really can't be, if they were like alone in the wild, and you knew their personality, they'd all be canned. Like, TLC has kept them very controlled.
Like they're even rougher around the edges behind
Yeah, I
closed
mean,
doors.
look, he's uber religious. He's from a sect that Mormons reject. Traditional Mormons reject this. It's not the LDS, but it's like an 80, kind of a old school Mormon. New Mormons hate, but they're polygamists. They take multiple wives. They're uber religious. They hate gays. All the stuff, right?
Hmm.
So there's a lot like TLC doesn't want him unleashed because he probably still hates gays. And, if he says all this stuff, they don't want to be in a position to fire him. But what's interesting, you talk about rehabbing an image, he's been so hated. I think he has hired a PR team. And I think in an attempt to keep him on TV, keep the checks coming in, they are kind of revamping his image that he lost his son to suicide last year. It was tragic, tragic. So maybe
And
this is an
special
opportunity for a new man.
force, Yeah, like Jesse Smollett is going there. We know about his scandal. We had Mr. Sandoval go there. It is a place for redemption. We have a woman, the felon, going from jail, Teresa. So it's a place to redeem yourself.
It is. And that's why he's getting a lot of buzz. And also, he
Okay.
apparently butts heads with Gia, Junior G,
Junior G. Yeah.
and also Brianna Chicken Fry from
Hmm.
Barstool Sports. He does not get on with either of the gals.
And Mama Bear, the animal across the river, is very protective of Junior. I'm telling you, I predict Junior gets sent home before the animal across the river. That animal is tough. She flipped
Yeah, she's very
she
tough. Yeah, I
flipped the
wouldn't want
table. So I think Junior is going to go home first. And I could picture the mama speaking up and saying, excuse me, sir, to the officer. I would like to go home before my daughter. I'd like to switch places with her. And then they say, explain why. And this is my backstory. And Teresa explains why. And they said, ladies and gentlemen, this is an example of a true soldier willing to fall on the death sword for one of their own. Miss Giudice, you are safe. The Junior G is safe too because of your heroic act. Everyone, look at Miss Giudice. That is what you do as a soldier, pure sacrifice. Anyway, I think that's gonna happen. Yeah, I hear a lot of voices in my head, guys. Spend lots of time alone. Uh, Teresa's lost her mind because she's doing interviews. She's still doing, these are recent interviews. These aren't old interviews. And she's still talking about, like, I'm not knocking her for talking about the past. That's not fair to knock the animal for talking about the past. And then here we are with Gretchen and Naked Wasted and 12 years ago. So I can't knock the animal, but she's saying, in all seriousness, in these recent interviews, that um, you know, her co-star's scheming on RHONJ in the last season, which caused it to be paused. She just has to let everyone know it really got old. All of their scheming. I guess she means Margaret,
to. Okay.
Melissa, Rachel Fuda, not her. They're scheming. And this is a very serious interview. And she said, look, that's obviously why we're on pause. All my co-stars scheming. And hopefully, something changes in the future because you should be lifting each other up. And she's done some interviews a few weeks ago. No, this is not that. This is a recent interview where she is now saying this again, like as of yesterday. And we should be lifting each other up as opposed to tearing each other down. And, like, I'm ready for the show to come back. And that's everyone has to really listen to this. And the scheming has to stop when our show comes back because I can't believe they did that. She's lost her damn mind. She's literally lost her mind. I am in the fucking twilight zone. She don't think she did any scheming. Did she forget about Melissa's old nose? Should we have Melissa's old nose back on here
Yeah,
to
have her
talk about?
back. Where is she?
She is retired. She does not make a salary from this bullshit at this point.